4.
Fuck. What's up, man? Let me take you for a little spin, man. Show you what it feel like.
I gotta go make these drop-offs.
Man, you think you're the only one out here working, B? Gotta make drop-offs too, B. Come on, man, get in, man. I ain't taking no
man, this is No Cap Podcast, man. We doing these through Jake Paul and this Roy Jones fight, man. So I had to bring my fight expert up in here, man. Just like on ESPN, they bring their experts in. I had to bring my fight expert in. I want to introduce y'all to SaloBlock Hood. He's an undisputed street fight champion of the world with a record of 99, 99, 99, and 0. What up, Paul?
What's the word, cool?
Let's check this shit out, man. I definitely thought I had the Nate Robinson complex coming into the fight because I'm like, shit, Nate Robinson, shit. That's a grown man. Jake Paul, a little boy. I knew he been UFC training, but I'm still, you know what I'm saying? You a grown man, Nate.
Right. On phone, you gotta handle his business, though.
So, what the fuck he did wrong?
Shorty, whoever told him how to fight, bro, whoever was training him, bro, they didn't teach this man no defense, bro. Look at him, fo. He rushing.
Yeah, he
as soon as he missed the swing, he grabbed him, fo. He fight like the average hood nigga.
But I feel like even an average hood nigga gonna put his mitts up. I feel like he ain't fought in a long time. That's what I feel like. I feel like he ain't had a real, and that's how them rich people be, short. You know how long they go without a real fight, short. And I be feeling like that too sometimes. Like I be wanting to get into a motherfucker just to make sure.
See if them bitches still there.
Oh, sure, just tighten that shit up.
What it was, though, he thought the white boy was gonna be sweet. Look, see.
Boom.
He running right into the punches, man.
He knocked him down the first. I thought that was the second. That was the first round he knocked him down. Yeah, so did he make it to the second round?
Yeah, he knocked him down the second round too.
So when he knocked him down this first time, what the fuck he hit him in?
I think he hit him behind the ear, short. Yeah.
So boom, hit him behind the ear. What you telling Nate right now in the corner, short?
Man, if I was in his corner, bro, I'm gonna tell the man, bro, put your hands up, bro.
Is you trying to tell him to knock him out, or is you trying to go to distance? Because it's only 2-minute rounds.
Yeah, like you ain't got to be so thirsty to rush him. You just rushed him the first time and he knocked you out. So why would you get out there and do the same shit?
Right, because I feel like he ain't knock him out over pure strength. That's just basic one-on-one fighting. If a motherfucker rush you, step back and take your picks.
Right, that's exactly what he did. This man running right into the punches, Joe. He ain't putting no guards up. He just running up with his face out.
That's
like, hit me.
I heard some rematch talk. I hope Nate ain't scared. I hope he know what we know, so he just need to pay attention. That man been training, man. On shorty.
Man, I ain't gonna let you fly to you, Joe. He might as well just gonna sit this one out.
Man, and I'm glad because, you know, the white boy, he really trained in UFC, so if it was in the octagon, boy, Nate would have been.
Yeah, he probably would have choked him out or some shit. Kicked him in the face.
That shit gotta be hard to go back. That? Boom. So he knocked him down right here, shorty.
He fell under the rope, shorty.
It don't even look like he hit him hard, shorty.
No, he hit him right, look, he hit him right across his shit, for bow.
I still don't feel like it was a hard hit. You know? See, that's just me or my complex, shorty. I'll be ready. I don't know. I think he was damn. Man, so
shit.
So for the Jake Paul and the Nate Robinson fight, I assume I already know who you think won, but just for the sake of the podcast, how you score the fight, who you think won, and do you think it should be a rematch?
Man, Jake Paul beat that man, Joe. Knockout, man. I don't think Nate should run back up on that man, Joe. I think he should leave him alone.
So, but I don't know. I feel like after a fight like that, you gotta redeem yourself in some way.
Man, look, if he do redeem himself, bro,
because he can't go back to the hood like after just leaving that on the line.
He gotta give himself like a few months, Joe, to actually train, bro, because that wasn't it.
Alright, so I'm gonna ask you this. If you had your pick between Nate Robinson and Jake Paul for a fight, who would you pick and why?
You said if I had my what?
If you had to pick, if they was like, you gotta fight Jake Paul or Nate Robinson, and you had your pick, who you picking and why? After Nate Robinson get his training.
Man, I'll fight Jake Paul, man.
Me too, sure.
Because for one, Joe, I'm the type, man, I ain't finna, you feel me, let him get down on me, Joe.
Right.
And for two, I probably feel like I'm picking on Lil Nate, man.
And then the thing too is like he ain't do no blocking, he ain't do no holding. It's 2-minute rounds on Shorty. If the check right, I'm gonna make it. But I'm gonna try to beat him though too on Shorty. Like you said, he ain't try to block no punches on Shorty. It's like he was blocking the punches with his face, really. So
yeah, he made it too easy for him, man.
Yeah, so as far as the Nate and Jake Paul thing go, I don't think they should do a rematch. I feel like Nate should want a rematch just cause he probably got kids and shit and gotta go back to the hood and shit. You can't go back to the hood like that, man.
Oh, bro, that man a meme now, bro.
Right, you gotta make it right.
They said they finna go Nate.
Sure. Oh, yeah, I saw that. Oh, sure. So, boom. Stand on the Jake Paul subject. So he, like I said, he been training for a year before this fight. Like he really want to be a fighter, and he taking it, I guess you could say, seriously. And he been in talks with Conor McGregor about setting a fight up. And like Jake Paul, he been training, fighting for the past year, but his special, like he really been training the octagon. Like if you watch the fight, it said he was 1-0. Like that's a professional UFC. It wasn't in the UFC league, but it was a professional fight that he had won. Right,
it was an MMA.
Right, MMA fight, right. So if they set the fight up, Conor McGregor, Jake Paul, in an MMA fight, who you got and what?
You said McGregor and Jake Paul?
Yep.
I ain't gonna lie to you, Joe. I ain't rocking with Jake Paul out the trying to knock Nate out, man.
But yeah, I feel you, sure. I'm 100% with you. But some of that too, I'm all about accountability. And why you let that man knock you out, man?
Exactly.
So that's why I said a rematch might be in line, shorty. So, and then with his so it has been confirmed to his next fight, just via CBS Sports. It's confirmed him Floyd Mayweather for February. Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather in a boxing match. I should have read the details on it, but I'm gonna get that to y'all coming soon. So just for what we know now about Floyd Mayweather and Jake Paul, I'm gonna just start off bad. I'm my expert elaborate, but off the bat, I got Floyd. I think it's gonna be a knockout too. Like usually in these celebrity fights, we don't expect knockouts, but Floyd, that's like Mike against Lamar Ball in basketball. So, what you think as far as, I think it's going to be exciting. I think of course it's going to bring money in. It's going to be another fight. Everybody going to be around the TV watching, but Jake Paul versus Floyd Mayweather. Who you got? Why? Do you think it should be, like, I ain't like this last, and we're going to get into a little more when we talk about Tyson and Roy, but I felt like the rounds was a little bit too short. I understand why they made them short, but I feel like they should at least been 5 minutes. But just with Floyd and Jake, who you got?
Man, Floyd gonna do him wrong, bro.
Does Jake have a chance?
I don't think so, bro. Because you gotta think, bro. This man only did like technically 2 fights professionally, bro. Roy, man, come on, my boy Floyd been doing this shit, bro.
Not just doing it, undefeated.
That's what I'm saying, bro. He fought,
easily undefeated.
He fought McGregor and showed him what was true.
Right.
So what does Paul do? Think he gonna do, man?
You know it's about, man. It's about the bag, and then gotta get them views and clicks, man.
And he might make it quick.
But I feel like the him and McGregor, I feel like that might be a good fight though. Cause I think he might be a little bit bigger than McGregor. And then at the end of the day, you know, MMA is mixed martial arts, but what's his name? Conor McGregor, he a brawler. He a brawler. Like I seen a couple of his fights, it looked like he a street fighter and they just make him train and shit, but he a brawler. So it's like, I feel like in the octagon, you can be, and it's more of a anybody can win type scenario instead of like in the boxing ring, like against Floyd, like he not gonna be able to touch Floyd. So
yeah, man, like you see, you know what though, it might be a difference because shit, who knows, the nigga he might not be as good of a boxer as he is an MMA fighter. Like,
right. I believe he's a better MMA fighter.
Yeah, he might be better with his feet, or he might got wicked submissions. Right. Like, I'll never know.
That's why I think that him and McGregor fight, like him and Floyd would be good for entertainment, but I think him and McGregor, I think that'd be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? So, with the way they're going with these like celebrity versus and all this stuff and bringing all the old heads back, is it a dream fight between two fighters that you would, two celebrity fighters that you want to see now?
So you talking about like professional boxers? Professional
boxers, fighters, street fighters. Like, I wish Kimbo was still, like, I know he'd be blood. There'd be blood to get Kimbo on some shit right now.
I would love to see Kimbo go against somebody though.
He was trying. He would have. That's why I say he would have been there, because he was already doing his MMA thing before he passed. So
yeah, that would have probably been nice to see something like Kimbo against Tyson or something like that. You know what I'm saying?
So if there's anybody that you can match up that you would like to see fight, and I don't know if you remember too, over the summer the rappers have really started it. You know what I'm saying? With I forget the rapper name, like OK Cyrus or something, but he was basically challenging everybody to boxing matches and shit.
Yeah, so, when he got in the gloves with TJ and Blueface. Yeah, I remember that.
So if you could put anybody in gloves, boxer, MMA fighter, street fighter, who would it be?
Look, Tyson up there for sure, man, because that man too old to be moving like that. So I say Mike Tyson.
No problem with Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson, I have to say somebody like, I don't know who I could put out. That's why I wish Kimbo was still alive, bro, because that'd be decent.
And I know Mike taking that fight, Joe.
Yeah, he is, and he gonna hit him hard too.
Yeah, that would have been nice, man. Rest in peace, Kimbo Slice, man. Make sure y'all look up Kimbo Slice, man. It's one of the first viral videos we seen growing up, so make sure y'all check that out. So we gonna go ahead and segue into this Tyson versus Roy Jones fight, man. When I first heard this, I didn't think it was gonna happen. Just for the fact, I know Roy had been fighting more recently, but I had seen Roy in the interview on First Take, and he was fat. And now, you know, you always see Mike Tyson on shit. Well, I always see him on shit, on YouTube and shit, and on movies and shit. He still punching shit, so
yeah, that's
it's
what he
ugly.
Man.
But you know, Roy Jones was basically, if you want to talk technical boxing, Roy Jones was probably had a better boxing career than Mike Tyson did.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. Because Tyson, when he started getting knocked out, man, he just got up out the way. After his second knockout, he was just like quit. He gave up too quick.
That's what I said. Roy Jones, he and through the, I believe he had more fights at the same time. It's just looking at it at the face value, it didn't look good for me for Roy. So with the fight starting, I felt like Roy came out strong, but the whole Mike, it seemed like when he doing interviews, just regular shit, he always got that dog in him. So from the start of the fight, I didn't think it was gonna end good.
Yeah, man, Mike Tyson came out on business, Joe. Look, he messing them ribs up, man. He was getting that body a workout. I know Roy felt that the next day.
Yeah, I feel like he felt it by the second round, because it's like at first, you know what I'm saying, with boxing, when you fight, you want to be light on your feet, you know what I'm saying? It got to the point, I feel like Roy, it looked like he was dribbling the basketball without no ball. Like he was just sliding them motherfuckers on short. He throwing no-look punches and shit. Yeah,
because you gotta understand, Joe. Roy, he came out there, bro. His whole game plan, bro, was to probably tire Tyson out and stay away from his hard punches.
Right. And that's the thing that go back to him just being a legend in his own right, you know what I'm saying? Because he still got that knowledge of the sport, you know what I'm saying? Like, I knew he wasn't going to get knocked out. I knew that, you know what I'm saying? Just know, he know how to get hit, he know how to avoid getting hit, but Mike Tyson is Mike Tyson.
Exactly.
At the end of the day. And I feel like they robbed him. They did
rob him, though. Because, if they going off technically, bro, boxing, they go off who connect the most punches.
Right.
When Mike couldn't catch his face, he always hit him in his body. Roy did good. Don't get me wrong, he did good by, you feel me, lasting as long as he did with Mike Tyson.
He played a good defensive game, you know what I'm saying?
But I don't think it was no draw. Hell no.
Right, because I'm going to tell you this, that's the punch I believe Mike Tyson said he felt.
Yeah, you could tell he felt it.
And it blew him. Look, he already. But, and this is the thing too, I feel like if it was 5 rounds, I feel like Roy would have got hurt up in there. Yeah, I feel like 2 minutes was just perfect. Because it was a couple of times in the rounds where, and that's why the draw kind of blew me, but I understand where the draw came from because there was a lot of celebrity judges involved. But if it was really scored, Mike Tyson beat that man.
Yeah, he did. He connected more punches. That's what boxing about. The person that's going to either knock the person out or who connect the most punches.
So, who did you have coming into the fight? Because I didn't even expect it, but I heard, but I should have because you know Mike Tyson. You gotta really watch his highlights on YouTube to know a lot about him. And if you watch boxing growing up in our generation, there's a good chance you know about Roy Jones. You know what I'm saying? So I saw a lot of people saying Roy Jones was gonna win. So did you always have Mike Tyson from the jump, or was it? You made your pick once the bell rang.
I ain't gonna lie, I always had Tyson, man, because for one, Tyson was he too aggressive, man. If Roy would have did anything different than what he did as far as staying away from the punches, putting his weight on the timeout, if he did anything different, he would have just kept trying to go toe to toe.
Yeah,
Mike probably would have knocked him out.
He wouldn't have been able to do it, right? Because he would have been. Yeah,
because you gotta look, it was 2-minute rounds. I say by the 4th round, Roy was. I don't know, he was tired. Tyson was standing up. He was still ready to go.
Yeah, and that's one of the things I noticed about Roy's strategy, that he had come out in the round trying to fight, and then at the end of the round, it just be surviving. So, you know what I'm saying? He definitely ain't get his ass beat, but he definitely lost. So I feel like they kind of...
See, like that, Tyson.
Yeah, Mike boast on that record, like he should be undefeated because they supposed to be keeping this thing up. I don't know the brand that's taking it over, but like bringing like old people back from all sports and then have them come back and do like a one-time thing or something. Like it'd be dope to see. Like
that'll be hot though. That'll be nice to see.
Motherfucking Tracy McGrady and Vince Carter 1-on-1 type shit, but
yeah, that'll be nice.
Yeah, they kind of did it with the Big Three. You ever seen the Big Three basketball league?
No, what was that?
Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm sure it started a couple years ago, shorty, but it's basically Ice Cube started his own league. It's the Big Three. It's 3-on-3 half court basketball, but it's NBA legends all through the teams. It's probably like 10 or 6 teams, but I'm gonna show you some highlights, shorty. But basically, it's just 3-on-3 basketball. Like they got Allen Iverson was on one of the teams before. Who else hooping with them?
He was balling.
Allen Harrington was hooping. You know, Iverson, he was steady getting in trouble, even though it was this lame ass league and shit. Like he was a player coach too for his team, but it didn't work out for whatever reason. But I'm gonna show you the highlight. Al Harrington. There's a couple motherfuckers on that show. Like that shit probably gonna make you like, damn. You probably watch that shit later on at the crib though, but. Yeah, Mike Tyson definitely did his thing, and after the fight, Mike Tyson said that he felt like people wasn't scared enough of him. He had been out the game for too long, and that Roy Jones had just had his last fight 3 years ago. Did you ever feel like Mike was in any type of danger before the fight, throughout the fight, or after the fight? Did you feel like he was in any type of danger of losing?
Nah, man, because if anybody that saw the fight, you can tell, man, that fight was based on the whole tempo of the fight. Mike controlled the pace.
What about before the fight? Because I know before the fight we saw stuff about Mike Tyson working out and hitting basketball. I ain't see nothing about Roy Jones. I expect him to come in. I understand they 50 years old. I expect him to come in a little bit more shape because I know they got the resources and the best. You know what I'm saying? The best of the best to get into shape. But other than that. Did you feel like he had a chance coming into the fight? Because 51 years old, he still look, you know what I'm saying? He still look.
51, I thought he was 54.
Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about Tyson age, but 50 shit.
Yeah, and first and foremost, both
nigga
of them
35.
Both of them in their 50s moving like that.
And I'm not fighting neither one of them. Yeah, I'm 28.
Yeah, they can have that. I got, especially sure. Mike, I got something for him.
Got to.
Yeah, he tripping, man. He can't go around hitting people like that, man.
Okay. So with that in the books, they got, so Mike Tyson said he still want to fight. If you could pair him up, I had saw something on, Max Kellerman had talked about it for a second. He said he think if he fight, Evander Holyfield, that'd be a bad fight. He said it might get dangerous for him. And Evander Holyfield, he should just stop boxing like a year ago.
Exactly.
So I don't know. What you think about it? I'm gonna see if I can pull up some Evander Holyfield highlights real quick. But if I could, when I first heard that he wanted to keep it going, I couldn't even think. I instantly thought rematch because I can't think of nobody I wasn't a real boxing fan, but I like to watch the good fighters. You know what I'm saying? The top fighters, I like to watch them fight. But if it's anybody in his age that you know of now that you compare him up other than Roy, who would it be?
You know what though? Now that you said, you feel me, Holyfield, bro. Like, what's his name? Evander Holyfield.
Yeah. He bought it. That's the one he bit his ear off, right?
Yeah, like you know, that's something he should have probably ran up on the get go. Like if he was trying to do something, that would have been like the ultimate rematch. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Like you got me when I was younger, so let's see how. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to see that though.
So,
Cause that fight was gonna be more. It was gonna be a lot more physical, bro. Just off the history they got.
And then I saw something too, where the last guy who knocked out Mike Tyson, he said that he want a rematch. So he didn't look like he was in too bad a shape. So I think Mike can still go toe to toe with them, man. I got the vibe that Mike just want to fight again. They need to start an old man league so Mike can fight.
But it ain't too many old men like Mike and Roy. You will like Mike, because you know Roy. You could, if it was anything other than 2 minutes, I don't think it would have been the same results.
Definitely.
Even if it was a minute more, if Mike had another minute, because he wasn't tired. I didn't see no like shortest fatigue come from him. He still. The last round, he was like, he still want to go.
Yeah, but that's definitely something I'd be interested in, just because I know they got that past beef, so you know that always add a little extra when it comes to some physical with a combat sport. So that definitely be something dope to see coming up.
Yeah, man. What if they would have did their thing, man, and Mike would have bit off his other ear, man?
That'd be something. Dude, crazy. That's why I said I feel like Mike Tyson. He just like one keyword away from snapping back into the old Mike Tyson. Like motherfucker gonna flip one light bulb, one switch, something. He just gonna snap back into the old Mike. Motherfucker.
He said it though. He said it, man. He like, I can't act the way I want to act, and it makes me feel like a bitch.
Right, so that's what I said.
You feel me?
Yeah, that's what.
So him get in the ring with, you feel me, Evander Holyfield, that might bring that back out of him.
Yeah,
because he might feel he need a little extra aggression with him. You feel me?
Yeah, he definitely already got it, shorty. It's just it'd be about, and I know he not backing down from it. I know Evander Holyfield not backing down from it. And with the way shit going, short, it's gonna be eventually. This is gonna be a matter of time with all these celebrities getting in the ring and shit. I can't wait for Floyd to knock White Buddy out. I hope he do that shit on Martin Luther King. It's Black History Month too. He gonna knock his ass on Black History Month.
Yeah, you gotta put on for that one, man.
Hey, Nate gonna be in the front row. Shorty.
Ooh.
But yeah, Evander Holyfield versus Mike Tyson. I think that'd be the best, like the best competitive fight for him to do next. But for Tyson overall, they need to start old man league for him, because I want to see him fight some more.
Why he just sitting there letting him do that? Look, who was that?
It looked like George Foreman.
Yeah, he was just, look. Ooh.
So do you got a favorite fighter that it don't gotta be the best fighter, but just your favorite personal fighter? You might like his style, the way he, you know what I'm saying, move around, the way he throw his jab.
I don't really got no
somebody
favorite.
You idol yourself after, somebody you like was looking in the mirror like, I'm finna be like him.
You know what? I ain't really got no favorite, like, you know, like growing up. Shit, I always been like a Tyson head. You know what I'm saying? I always liked the Tyson.
Sure.
But, you know, as far as like fighting period, like, you know, I got a favorite MMA fighter. You know, the man John Jones. He gets busy.
Yeah, he a beast.
He do his thing, though.
So what's all him and McGregor not in the same weight class or something?
Is
he a heavyweight?
No, they is in the same weight. They both like what is it? Is it like light heavyweight?
But you know, McGregor not even like ranked up there like that no more. Like the dude that just beat him, the Khalid dude, he said he don't even want to fight him no more. Shorty. So he gonna have to work his way back up to the top. Like I said, I never seen nothing really too special about him. He's just like, he's like Mike. He was a street fighter that had a trainer shit. Shorty. But with the way, and I think this brings a little bit more excitement to the sport, because I don't know about too many boxers right now, except for the Gervonta Davis, and I don't know him because of his celebrity status with his girlfriends that he's had. But other than that, I don't really know no up and coming boxers. But they say he a dog though. As a matter of fact, I need to look at his last highlights real quick because they say he a dog. But he under the money team camp too.
Yeah, I heard he gets busy though. I've been hearing about him though.
Yeah, they say his last fight he slept some shit.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Let's look at some of that.
This last one. Yeah, let's look at the last one. We're gonna look at the bitches overall. But yeah, there was another dude that was in the that Floyd Mayweather was bringing up, but he fell off like bad dope. I think his name Adrian Broner or some shit.
That's how you know. Yeah,
he got beat up by Pacquiao.
Oh yeah.
On short.
Ooh. Okay.
Ooh, yeah.
Wow.
Ooh. Yeah. I don't care if you get back up, you're done.
Nah, look how you fail.
Yeah,
bro.
what I'm saying. Even if you get up before the count, you can go to the doctor, young man.
The uppercut was lethal, bro. Look how he bought it to him.
He sleep right there.
Yeah, I thought I was finna, I'll just lay here.
Yeah, that was, and he just waiting on it. That's the one thing about fighting though, you gotta take your time.
Look how he does that.
It's gonna take your time, it's gonna come to you.
Yeah, he knew it was over with.
But yeah, so that's what I said about boxing. I don't really keep up with the sport, but when somebody beating ass, you gonna hear about him. So this is definitely who I'm hearing about. Yeah. You got any opinions on him? You ever heard about him before?
Gervonta Davis?
Yeah.
I heard his name, going around, but looking at his highlights, man, he just like he the truth. Then he trained under Floyd, so
that's always a plus. That's what I said. All this going on, I think this is gonna bring boxing back as a sport. And the only reason why boxing really be failing because it's not under like one umbrella like the NBA or shit like that.
Right. Everybody
got their own thing going on, so I don't know, man. But motherfuckers definitely love to see motherfuckers fight. They can get that shit in some type of organization. Boy, that shit definitely be primetime TV.
He liked them uppercuts, Joe. Uppercuts he told be lethal, I see. Yup, what I tell you.
If you're right, you're right. Fuck you too much. I'm sure.
He must be left-handed because all the uppercuts come from the left.
Yeah, so that's definitely somebody I'm going to have to check out, man. But appreciate you for coming on this episode of No Cap Podcast, man. This fight review of these fights, man. Appreciate we're going to have you back on when we're on the Floyd and the Jake Paul had a fight. So we might post and pre-fight that one. I'm sure. For sure, definitely, man. Appreciate you for coming in, man.
Man, love, man. You already know what's going on, man.
Make sure y'all check out SaloBlock Hood on YouTube. Got music on there, that shit. Shorty definitely on his way up. Make sure y'all check out that shit out. Go
check me out, man. I'm slight, man. I'm fat for a
Hey, that show you should have hit, man. Make sure y'all check that out. Subscribe too, so when some other shit drop, that should come to your phone. Thank y'all for listening. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and download in a minute.
She say she worth everything. Yeah, I even went and bought a wedding ring. Yeah, she's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you to show you that I'm meant for you, meant for you. Yeah. See, that's my baby. I swear that it's my other half. We've been together 10 years. You can do the math. And through the bullshits and trials and tribulations, on bad terms we still carry relations. That's my baby, yeah. And I know the haters envy us. Why? Because you're bougie and you keep it up. Yeah. And she into all that freaky stuff. I tell her bend it over, then she shake it, then she spread it up. Yeah. She know I'm hungry, so I eat it up. Yeah. And then she feed me till I had enough. Damn. That's my girl, and I'm gon' tell it to the whole wide world. Yeah, know how you rockin', so I'm rockin' harder. Yeah, I keep a Glockin' and she like revolvers. Yeah, I got a problem, fuck around and call her. See, that's my baby, that's my baby, that's my baby. Yeah. She say she worth everything. Yeah, I even went and bought a wedding ring. Yeah, she's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you, to show you that I'm meant for you, meant for you. Yeah, look, how could it be? You and me were meant to be together forever, but that will make eternity. You was the bunny to my cloud, always been my side. If I do a hit, you was down to ride through the good and the bad, the ups and the downs. No matter what the case, girl, you still stuck around. So what's the problem now? Yeah, I did a little bit. You turned your back on me like a nigga wasn't shit. It's all over now, cause a nigga on his way. It's been a long time coming, and I'm coming home to stay. Look me in my eyes, baby, tell me what you see. Like, is it me, or could it be someone else? Like, could it be someone else? Yeah. She say she worth everything, yeah. I even went and bought a wedding ring, yeah. She's accustomed to the finer things. I know what type of wine she drinks. She even like designer jeans. And all I wanted was you, to show you that I'm meant for you, man for you, yeah.